What's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 29th of December until the 4th of January. And this is an insane start of the year. So even though the year is only 4 days old by the day I'm filming this, yesterday was probably the news of the year that just happened. And the third day of the... That's insane. So yesterday, the president of Venezuela got captured by the US and it got sent to New York, which is insane. It's insane to think this. So for some context, I'll speak about my week later on, but this has such a strong, as well in my week, it has a big importance. So I'm Costa Rican. I was born there. Costa Rica is a country, it's 3 countries away from Venezuela. Like it's Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia. After Colombia, it's Venezuela. So a lot of we have had many Venezuelan immigrants coming up. I've had many Venezuelan classmates in my school, all the way from primary school until high school. I remember when I was a kid, the death of Hugo Chavez, and when Maduro took power. As well, not only this, in the 80s, which is when my dad was a kid, he used to describe me Venezuela as the richest country by far of Latin America, like by a good margin. It said it was even richer than some European countries. I don't know if it was that rich, but it was definitely very well. It was the best in Latin America by far. Like outside of US and Canada, it was the richest country of the whole American continent. And they went from that to, at their worst points, they had ratios of food, like Cuba. So you could only buy like an X portion of food. I don't know if if last year it was like this, but at least in like 2018, 2017, when it was the worst, it was like that. So you're telling me, you went from the richest country in the region by far to one of the most insecure places in the region. I don't know if maybe in the world. And now there is hope again. And now this could be a great country. This is like a hero story. Like a once great football player who then had like a catastrophic injury for many years, but maybe it can come back. Like it sounds like a hero movie. I don't know. And I'm just so happy for Venezuelans. Of course, there's interest, but I'll not speak about it. But and even if there is, like that's how people are so naive. They think like the people that are in power, like that were empowered by then, they didn't took advantage of those interests as well. Any like. I don't know. I'm just so happy with the Venezuelan people, and I know so much of them. And it was just so beautiful hearing that. And maybe it can be a good country. It can be a great place again. Maybe it can be this, like, could be this paradisiac country where many people go to their beautiful beaches for tourism, where, people can get jobs, where Venezuelans don't have to escape their country for saying some bad stuff, or I don't know. The beautiful people, like there were a lot of Miss Universe who were Venezuelans. Has some beautiful people there. It has. I'm just so happy about this. Like as a Latin American, it makes me such happy hearing all of this. And yesterday I had like a lot of calls with some Venezuelan friends from back home, as well as some other Latin American friends speaking about this, as well with my parents. We're all just extremely happy that maybe Venezuela can be a good country again. Unlike Costa Rica, like Venezuela, it's a big country. It's not a small, like 5 million. No, I don't know the population exactly, but it's a big country, and I'm so happy about it. Well, this changed the whole mood. So yesterday I didn't study at all. As well, another thing, another parenthesis of the week. Tomorrow I start my exams. The 5th of January, the 5th to the 8th of January, I have exams. And I did study the whole week. I actually was very responsible, I have to say. Even though it was New Year's Eve, I didn't go to no parties. I didn't see my friends. I didn't see my family. I didn't see nobody. I was just studying like a good little boy. So taking both of this, like Saturday off and today as well because no, today I did study. I should stop lying. Well, taking Saturday off because of the global news of what happened and getting to contact into a lot of people. It was such a beautiful thing, and I'm so happy about this. Well, I don't, well no, I'm well yes, I'm happy, but like the whole week was not that good. Like I was just studying. I was waking up, going to the gym, studying the whole day, and I would not even eat lunch. I would just eat a huge dinner, which will be like a sort of mix between lunch and dinner. And yeah, New Year's was tough. Spending the 1st of January, like the 31st at night, New Year's Eve alone. It was tough. It was tough, especially because I remember, like back home and even here, like almost each New Year's, they have been such a special dates for me. Like I think I enjoy New Year's the same level I enjoyed Christmas, which seems a bit crazy, but I really, it's like for me New Year's it's very important because for me New Year's and my birthday are like all at once because my birthday is in January. Uh, so I have like a two in one. So I of course I don't celebrate my birthday in New Year's, but like I I like for me New Year's is such an important date, and spending it alone was not good at all. I was very sad about it. But then the 1st of January I did study. I was a bit sad. I gave a call to my Uruguayan friend, the other Latino I have in my master. As well, he was telling me the same thing. And as well, in Latin America, like right now it's summer, which sucks. Because here we're at like freaking minus something. In Finland, they're like minus 14. Uh, it's like every day. Like I think the morning here was -4. In Costa Rica, they're like 28 Celsius, sunny, beautiful, not a drop of rain, just the prettiest sunsets you can imagine. All the celebrities are at the nice hotels. All the actors, all the movie stars are in Costa Rica, and I'm like, no, why am I here? All my friends came back home for New Year's. And I'm like, I'm here studying because they put my exams in the like the first week of January. And the most used, like the responsible thing to do, which it's not usually the easiest thing to do, was studying. And after the exams, I can like possibly start my new year the way it is. So next week, next what's been going on, my year would actually start, not this one. This one I'm still thinking about the exams. I have 7 exams in 4 days, so a little bit hardcore, but I've studied enough. I'm feeling good. I on Monday I only have 1, and then I have 2 per day until Thursday. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I think there will be difficult. They'll definitely be difficult, and I have no idea why the school put them in the first week of January. Like, that's just torture. Well, us, we have first French teachers, they grade super bad. Like a 50% is a good grade for French teachers at university. And not only that, the whole grade of the semester is just 1 exam. And you're putting all of them in the same week, in the same, not even week, in the same 3 or 4 days. So this week you have to be at 1,000%, not 100%, 1,000%, because this will define your whole year. Because if you have a good first semester, what counts is the average. So even if you don't pass one class, but you have very high grades in all the other ones, it's very good, because then the second semester you have a sort of leverage. Like you can have a, if you get like, let's say a 75% in the first semester, you need a 50 to pass, and you only have a 25% the second semester, you're good. So if your first semester is good, it will change literally the whole year. So, the teachers putting this the first week of January, absolutely torture for that, like for the students. You're making them not enjoy Christmas, not enjoy like New Year's with their family, with their friends, and you're wanting them to, have their most important, like the only 4 important days of the whole semester right after New Year's, which, well, I did because I didn't go home. I spent Christmas with some friends. I spent New Year's alone, but I hope this is the last, Christmas and New Year's I spent like this. But you know, it's insane. It's a bit insane that thinking all of this. But I was I was a bit sad. I was a bit sad seeing all of these beautiful sunsets in Costa Rica and me not being there, me not being with my family or my friends. But it's sometimes good to get good stuff you have to do responsible things that maybe they're not as good as what you probably want them to be. But yeah, I don't know, like the whole news of the Maduro thing made me so happy, gave me a bit of hope for the for the future of Latin America, for the future of Venezuela, of all of my Venezuelan friends, of all of my Venezuelan, the people I know. I want them to do well, and I'm so happy about them. And I know quite a bit, most of this critics, they're you can just see they're not Latin American, so they have zero idea how it is there. They don't know how dangerous some places actually are. They don't know the culture that well. They don't know how the country used to be, and and they don't know Venezuelans, which is the most important part here. They're just giving out their opinions and criticizing something that will have an utilitarian approach. Like the most people will will beneficiate from this. And I don't know, I was just so happy, and I'm still so happy. And as well, I showed Rocky the movie, which I don't know, like it made me want to watch Rocky the movie. Growing up, Rocky 4 was my favorite movie, and I didn't see the fourth. I saw the first one. I saw them Saturday, since I said, like, well, today I'm not gonna study shit. I might as well just see Rocky the movie, like a little motivation before the exams, plus the the liberation, capture of the Venezuelan president, and calling my Venezuelan friends, my Latino friends. I don't know. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy about this, and I want the exams to come. Like at one point, like even the 1st of January, I was a bit scared. I was like, well, I've been studying so much, but I don't know, like what happens if I studied this much and I missed Christmas with my family and I missed New Year's with my friends, and I spent it alone just working, and I don't even have a good grade at the end. Like that would be like like what? So, but right now I feel more confident. I feel like, let them come, let the exams come. I can handle them. I've studied enough, and we'll see next week how they went. But yeah, this was this week. A bit sad at the beginning, feeling alone, just studying by myself in my little apartment, but just happy. It's a new year. As I said before, for me, this doesn't feel like New Year yet because I'm just thinking about working on my exams. But as soon as they are over, then my New Year will start. So, and that will be next week. So not that much. But yeah, thank you a lot for watching the What's Been Going On of this week. This is the if I'm not, I think this is the fourth What's Been Going On. The fourth year I've been doing this, of like showing every week what I'm doing. So I'm very I'm very happy I get to see randomly what I was doing like the fourth week of 2 years ago. I have no idea what I was doing. Well, I can just go and see the video, and like it could sort of describe how I was feeling at the end of that week and what did I do in general. And Hopefully, do this for many more years to come. And I'm very happy I get to film this, even if it's mostly just for myself. But I know some people watch this stuff as well. I'm happy about that. But yeah, thank you a lot for watching this, and hopefully see you next week with the next What's Going On. Bye!